Hi, my name is Linda Simpson, and I am running for State Representative District 35, Position 2, as the Republican candidate. Thank you very much for taking a few minutes of your time to listen to my statement. A little bit about myself. I have an undergraduate degree in biology and a master's degree in elementary school education. I currently serve in the United States Navy Reserve as a mineman. Yes, I assemble underwater mines. I have served my community on the Bremerton School District Superintendent Task Force and the Bremerton School District Finance Committee. I actually currently work for the Boys and Girls Club as their teacher on staff, 8 hours a week. I write the lesson plans for the Learning Center time. Why am I running for office? Government is too big. Government no longer works for the people. Government works for the government. Our government was established as a representative of the people. So this is my turn to serve as a representative. I'm hoping honestly that people will line up behind me and each of us rotate and take a turn. That's what it was intended, and that's how we can best serve the people. How are we going to solve some of the problems facing our state? First, we need to balance the budget. How are we going to balance the budget? We need to renegotiate state contracts. We can save money by reducing the amount the taxpayers pay for the health care. If we ask the people to pay just a little bit more for their health care, we can save millions of dollars. How else? We can get rid of some of the businesses we shouldn't be in. We need to privatize the liquor. That can save $120 million or so each year. We also don't need to be in the horse racing business. We spend millions of dollars each year on the Washington Horse Racing Commission, which isn't where government should be. Government shouldn't be running horse racing businesses. We also need to stimulate the small businesses and help them prosper. How can we do that? We can reduce the mandates. We can reduce the regulations. Some of the requirements are redundant, repetitive. I know a small businessman over in Brownsville who says people come in and give him inspections over and over and over, and every time they come, he has to get out his checkbook. We are not doing our businesses any services or any good services by requiring them to constantly be inspected. Inspections are good, but too many inspections aren't good. What else can we do for small businesses? We can reduce the unemployment costs. Unemployment costs for small businesses are enormous. The same gentleman I spoke to said that his costs this year went up 200%, and he's uncertain next year if they're going to go up 200, 300, or 400%. So by reducing some of the regulations or eliminating some of them, by helping them with the unemployment costs, labor and industry costs for their safety. There's too many regulations there as well. I just think we need to help the businesses by reducing some of these regulations. The other thing I think is really important is education. We need to truly reform education. Education in Washington State is $10 billion for their budget. That's $10 billion, and 85% of that is salaries and benefits. So that leaves $1.5 billion left over for the children. So what do? We can actually shift some of that. If we shifted 10% from the salaries and benefits, we've added $1 billion to education. If we transfer 20%, we've now transferred $2 billion. So our $1.5 billion has now increased to $3.5 billion. We can go a long way to reducing the class size. And the other thing, I believe that we need to get the control of the schools away from the state, away from the federal government. We need to get it back to the school boards and the superintendents, where they can make the decisions for their student population based on the information they have. So thank you very much for listening to my statement. My name again is Linda Simpson, and please, I need your vote in the upcoming election. Thank you.